Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, I will be telling you guys the life of a germaphobe. If you guys don't know, a germaphobe is basically a person that has a fear of germs, and if you guys didn't know, I will be the biggest germaphobe you will ever meet in your whole entire life, and in this video you will find out why. Disclaimer to this video though, I never saw a professional, so no one ever diagnosed me saying I have this, that, the other. This is all just coming from me and the things that I do, and I just kind of, diagnose myself. How it started was in 2012, I found out some bad news about a good friend of mine, and I just got really paranoid with things, and I got paranoid with the whole entire world, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So that's basically how it started. Another thing, now I'll tell you guys how it feels. It feels like germs are crawling down my hands, and it feels like I actually feel them crawling down my hands. So let's say if I touch something, I feel like the germs, are crawling down, all the way up to my wrist. So my major goal through this whole entire process is to either wash my hands or use hand sanitizer before they go past my wrist area. That's just, it's just a thing that I just have to do it really fast. Another thing that I do is that I don't breathe. Now some of you guys are gonna be like, okay, what are you talking about? But I really, I don't breathe in a crowd of people. If I'm at the mall and I'm walking this way and there's a crowd of people, or even a single person coming my way, or up from behind me, I will not breathe. I will hold in my breath. If you happen to run into me, or if we make plans to hang out on a day, and you're about to come in for a hug or something, I'm not breathing. I mean, obviously, unless you're really tall, obviously I'm not gonna breathe. But I am gonna breathe. But if you're, if your face to my face, then I won't breathe. If we are having a long conversation, I won't be rude, but I'll just go like this, or I will just go like this and just breathe into my elbow area. Another thing that I do is that I wash my hands probably maybe 60, 80, 100 times a day. And that right there is no joke. I'm always by the sink, and it's not even oh, I sing happy birthday and I'm good to go. No. The most I've stood there and I washed my hands was 45 minutes. Just standing there washing my hands. And the thing with that is, when I wash my hands, I'll wash my hands for 5 minutes straight. Then I will, take my hands away from the water, and if I feel like my hands are still dirty, and if my brain is just oh, nope, you still gotta clean them, then I will continue to, wash my hands until I feel okay with them, until I feel like they are clean. Now, how I eat is I eat everything with a plastic fork, spoon, and knife. With the fork, I eat my chicken nuggets, my chips, my fries, anything you can really stab onto a fork. With my spoon, I eat my M&Ms, my Reese's, and obviously soup. So, that's right there. I don't like to use silverware because I feel like silverware, no matter how many times you wash it, I still feel like it holds a lot of germs. And again, okay, with the plastic silverware, it can't be just out in the open. It has to be in a wrap, a plastic wrap. So that is how I eat. Another thing is that I wipe down everything. I wipe down my bed, my phone, my charger, my light switches, my makeup, my deodorant, anything I touch, I have to wipe down. Before I touch it, I have to wipe it down, and then after I touch it, I have to wipe it down. That is honestly just, I wipe down everything. Everything is wiped down, okay? Now for the most outrageous thing that I have ever done in my life, and I don't want anyone to do this at home, so please do not try this at home. Last year in November of 2015, I was at church and I was shaking people's hands, and for me, when you shake someone's hand, obviously, your hands are touching. So I definitely would dive for my hand sanitizer after every single person would, shake my hand. So then me and my family went out to the social hall, and my family were saying hi to their friends and whatnot, and I just felt like something inside of me just snapped. I legit felt something just go well, snap, not okay. And I just remember I was standing there and I felt like the walls were caving in, and I felt like I'm also claustrophobic too. So I felt like the walls were caving in, and I just felt like my chest got really tight and I couldn't breathe, and I was feeling so many different things. So I told my family, I was like, I'm gonna be out in the car, and I ran so fast. Like, I don't even remember me running. Like, I just remember I was here and then I was in the car. I don't remember anything, so y'all can say I ran faster than Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? And I just remember I was in the car and I started hyperventilating and I started like having a panic attack. My hands were sweating and I just felt like I was doomed. Like, I was like, this is it. Like, this is the end of the world. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And a part of me was really, really scared. Like, one part of me, I was like terrified because I didn't know what was going on. And then the other part of me was just kind of like, oh my gosh, like, you have to, like, you know, clean, like, use your hand, or clean your hands, use hand sanitizer, you know, and that kind of thing. So I remember I sat in the car and I poured hand sanitizer all over my arms, like up until my elbow area. I just pouring hand sanitizer all over myself, well, my arms. Then okay, this is the part where you guys don't try this at home. I grabbed a clean napkin and I poured the rest of the hand sanitizer on the napkin and I folded it and I like rubbed it together, and then I started wiping my cheeks with it. Like, I was just like wiping away everybody's other cheek because, you know, people always have to be up in your space, okay? So I just started wiping away my cheeks and everything, and I just felt like, at that point, I felt like a sense of relief. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, like, finally. And, like, I don't know, I just felt like a weight was, like, lifted off my shoulders. Then what I did was I had the rest of the hand, like, whatever was left of the hand sanitizer, and I had it here, and I just kept going like this. And I just kind of kept, like smelling it in a way, like, just like this, because to me, if just in case I smelt someone's air or I couldn't hold my breath long enough, to me, when I smell, like, the hand sanitizer, it kills, like, the germs, like, you know, so when I smell it, it'll, like, go up here and it'll kill whatever air that I smelled. Like, that's just how I have it in my head. And I seriously do think that this, you know, for me, at first I was definitely scared when all this went down because I just didn't know what was happening to me, but then I came to realize that I am a germaphobe, and I'm not denying it. Obviously, I'm making a whole video on it, but yeah, I mean, it's not a struggle for me. I'm not complaining. This isn't, you know, me wanting to get help or anything like that, but I want to shed light on this because I seriously do think that this is a real thing and people do deal with this. You know, there's so many things, and some of you guys are going to be like, you sound like you have OCD, because, you know, I'm so obsessive compulsive disorder, because I obsessively, you know, wash my hands and clean things and do this and that, the other. But like I said before, no professional diagnosed me. This is all just coming from myself. But I hope, you know, I do shed some light on this subject because it is a real thing. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope, you know, it may cleared up some things, and I hope, you know, you enjoyed and you like it. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share this with someone that you think, you know, is a germaphobe or is a germaphobe. And, you know, like I said, it is a real thing. People go through this, and some people struggle with it. I honestly, like, I don't struggle with it. It's just, like I said, it's second nature to me. Enough with my rambling now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!